Tomorrow against Valencia, we are going to be without the services of Balde, Gavi, Frankie de Jong, and Lamine Yamal, as these names have been confirmed to sit out of that match against Valencia tomorrow. And Balde picked up an injury and should be out for 3 weeks. He picked up this injury before the international break, and surely we miss the match tomorrow against Valencia and possibly against Newcastle. He could make a return after the game against Newcastle. For Gavi's return is expected before the game against PSG if his injury progresses very well. For Frankie de Jong, he's expected to be back against Newcastle. That's if his injury also progresses very well. And then for Lamine Yamal was the last name, to be included in the players that will sit out of the match against Valencia. And it hurts me so much because after the Bulgaria game, Lamine Yamal was nursing a back pain. He was nursing a back pain, and I was like, Lamine Yamal should pull out of the Spanish camp, leave Spain, leave the Spanish camp, come back to Barcelona, just like Frankie de Jong did. Now, at this moment, Lamine Yamal is going to sit out of this match against Valencia and also against Newcastle. That's just the nature of the injury right now. That's the situation on ground. Now, Hansi Flick during his press conference expressed how bitter he was that these players are not being protected. Now, the Spanish doctors knew this guy was in pain and they gave him painkillers, according to Hansi Flick. They gave him painkillers so that he could feature in the game against Turkey. And I don't really understand, how can a player be injured? You know that this player is facing so much discomfort. He's feeling discomforted inside of him, and you still force him to play another match. After that game against Bulgaria, I was like, since Lamine Yamal has a scare and could be a doubt for the game against Valencia, he should start coming home. Miss that match against Turkey, but still, he was subjected into that match and he played about 70-something minutes, even though he delivered a masterclass. But right now, we are going to see him sit out of the Valencia game that was already a scare for him after the Bulgaria match. Now he's going to miss the Newcastle game, our first UCL of the season. And Lamine Yamal is one player that we so much need in this squad. At every point in time, we need Lamine Yamal. He's our biggest creator. Missing him for this match is going to be a huge blow, especially Yamal. Now we would have, find our way around, replacing Balde, Frankie de Jong, and Gavi. But Lamine Yamal missing out of this match and possibly the Newcastle game is a huge blow for us. And Real Madrid just won their fourth game of the season, 4 out of 4, 12 points, accumulated so far. Against Valencia, we need to win that game to keep up with the pressure. We need to win this game. Even though 4 of our key players are going to sit out of this match, we surely need to deliver a win against Valencia. And it's going to be a tough one, despite being a home game. We are supposed to play this match, in the Camp Nou, but for the fact that the Camp Nou is not ready at this moment, we are going to be playing this match at the Estadio Cruyff. And despite all of this, it is going to be a tough match with our key names absent, especially Lamine Yamal, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about the fact that the Spanish doctors, just wanted to use Lamine Yamal for their own selfish gain in a match they could have won even without Lamine Yamal. The Spanish team is star-studded. They could have won that match even without Lamine Yamal. But anyways, it is what it is at this moment. Yamal, Balde, Frankie de Jong, and Gavi will sit out of this match, and that shouldn't be an excuse for us. It should be a must-win against Valencia. We should grab that 3 points and keep up with the pressure at the top of the table with Real Madrid, who has 12 points at this moment. Thank you.